The Common Sense Engine presents Religions. The Common Sense Engine, or COSEEN, attempts to optimize the political and economic system. For more details, please watch the channel's featured video. In this clip, we share our takeaways from studying religions. Our approach is curiosity and openness. Regardless of whether we believe in or agree with an idea, we can always learn from it. So, let us see some of the messages we have considered when designing COSEEN, the collective intelligence system. Many religions include the notion of a god or gods. There are many ways to define God. If a concept is vaguely defined or has multiple definitions, it is easy to fall into the trap of a strawman argument. For example, if we define God as an immortal, almighty, inherently good spiritual being, which is not the case for the gods of several religions, literally every word in that definition can be challenged in many ways. Does immortality imply that God lives in time? Does setting the rules of a deterministic universe count as almightiness? If God is good and almighty, how can evil exist? And if bad does not exist, what does good mean? Does God exist? When we arrive at this last question, it may feel like studying Schrödinger's cat. If you place a cat and something that could kill the cat in a sealed box, you will not know if the cat is dead or alive until you open the box. The lesson learned here is that when we try to find the best answer to a question, we should consider as many perspectives as possible. COSEEN's decision-making mechanism starts with a structured debate. Anyone can come up with a statement, and all others are encouraged to point out logical fallacies or emotional bias in that statement, get inspired and express another idea, and so on. One of the things that Abrahamic religions teach us is the importance of moral norms, rules, laws, and codes. Think about the 10 Commandments in Judaism or Sharia in Islam. COSEEN's decision-making framework provides freedom to each individual and voluntary community to incorporate their moral imperatives, whatever those are, in their choices and in the structured debate that influences the decisions. One key message of Christianity is the new commandment to love one another. We discuss love and COSEEN in more detail in the video titled Love and Peace of Mind. The main Eastern religions, of which Hinduism is the most widespread, draw our attention to an exciting topic. Time is not only linear, but also has a cyclical nature. Think about days, seasons, or life cycles, not to mention economic cycles. The prospect of reincarnation, with all moral and material consequences, creates a social order very different from one built by individuals who believe that after the end of their only life, they will get to heaven or hell or disappear from the world. COSEEN allows individuals and communities to design their social order as they wish, but they cannot inherit money. Therefore, each member of a new generation has similar opportunities, while society can still build on the wealth created by the prior generations. Another wisdom is related to peace of mind. Buddhism highlights detachment, while Taoism focuses on harmony. Confucianism starts from a similar standpoint but is more focused on society and governance, including the concept of meritocracy. COSEEN offers an environment that encourages people to find peace of mind. Again, for more details, please watch the video titled Love and Peace of Mind. COSEEN also aims to find and maintain harmony between humans and technology, which was probably less of a concern when these philosophies emerged. Finally, we must emphasize that these were only a few concepts of the most widespread religions that we found thought-provoking. There is much to learn from other religions, ideologies, and philosophies from all corners of the world.